Lord Carter, your committee is launching an inquiry into the future direction of EU freshwater policy. Can you tell us why you have decided to look at this?
Well, you may recall that in March 2010 our committee published a report on adaptation to climate change. In the course of the work on that, we became very aware of the issue of water globally and in the European Union. Coinciding with that, the European Commission has indicated that in the autumn of 2012, probably before December, it's going to issue a blueprint about, on the issue of safeguarding European water resources. So it's a very key issue and it's coming at the right time. And I think what we all want to do is look back at current EU policy to understand what it was, how effective it's been, and use the result of this work feeding into the policy to come up with something to deal with the challenge in the coming years.
So what is the timing of your inquiry?
Well, we've just launched our inquiry, as you know, and we're calling for evidence, and in that call for evidence there's guidance note telling people how they can get in contact with us, etc. But basically the timetable is this. We would like to receive written evidence by the 5th of September. From the period from September on to Christmas, we'll be having public sessions where evidence can be given, and again we're encouraging people to come forward to do that, and our aim really is to publish this by the middle of 2012, and really the timetable or the reasoning behind that is so it feeds into the European Commission work.
Can you say any more about the aspects that you expect to focus on in the inquiry?
Well, I think that the key topics that we're going to look at are actually set out in the call for evidence, but I think I can summarize the position very simply by saying the issue is the sustainable use of good quality clean water in the long term. Now there's a lot in that statement, and we're going to have to really work very hard on a series of themes to sort of deconstruct that question. I think the key one is, what does the long term mean? And we need to understand the demand for water, things like agriculture, industry, urban living. At the same time, we need to be cognizant of the supply of water, and then really look to science to understand how we're going to bridge the gap that's inevitably occurring between the demand for water and the supply.
If anyone is interested in contributing to your inquiry, what should they do?
Well, I'd suggest they go to our website. How to get in contact with us is laid out there very, very clearly. But I would stress, if I may, that it's absolutely critical. People who have knowledge of this subject should come forward. This is an important national and international debate, and we want to take evidence from the most informed and best advised minds we can on this issue.